don't. You're just in denial. I'm just being honest with you, best man. You know, when you stay. That's why I said, anytime you got a team that's ranked 27 versus team number 1, it is an upset. Well, do you think you can play with Golden State? You've been playing with them for a couple of years now. Don't you think you can play with them? I know, but last year you played with them. You're doing good. No, I know what I'm trying to say, but last year my Lakers was ranked the same way last year too. You know, some best man. You just don't give me no credit for making my team play good and working hard and getting these upsets. That's okay though, because the rest of the community, they give me a little credit for coming through in my Lakers, even though these tough times the last 3 years. They know what I've been going through, but I hang with them. Don't switch teams. I'm dedicated to these sons of biscuits. See, you almost made me say something bad. See? All right, good luck. Here we go. All up in Steph Curry's face. Dang, it's crowded in this place.
And it's live right here on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony, Mark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter, Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting 5 on the floor. Taking a look at the Lakers. Kobe and Randall, the forward duo. Clarkson is out there with Russell. And it's Hibbert in at the 5 spot. And he gets it to go.
And with that height advantage right there, he had a good, clear look at the basket.
Curry passes to Thompson. Stolen by Clarkson. This one for 3. And Russell with the basket on the assist from Roy Hibbert.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
And who has been a greater enigma than Roy Hibbert? A guy who can look like an all-star Clark one game and an undrafted free agent the next.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing the kind of swings Roy has had. He's been really good at times. Sometimes he gets in his own way with overthinking things, but I think he's got everything he needs to be an upper-tier center, upper echelon center. Just has lacked consistency the last year or two.
Now, here is Russell. Feeds to Clarkson. The 3. And that's collected by Bogut. Barnes dishes to Green. Kobe comes with the double team. Ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Clarkson. Russell with a wide open look. That's good. And it's Kobe with the assist. Russell's got 5 points so far.
And on the topic of Hibbert, he was an enigma in college, had a very encouraging junior season, looked like a future lottery pick, and then that uninspiring senior season, which kind of dropped his draft stock considerably.
And stolen by Barnes. Flushes it down to finish the break.
And guys, I was a bit worried, but now we all know the rim doesn't have a lid on it.
Yeah, you could actually feel the tightness and tenseness with each miss. I'm actually glad to see they got that first one out of the way.
The jump hook, and it's Hibbert missing.
You know, going back to Hibbert, last season was a perfect example of what we're talking about.
Oh, what a shot. He made that. I'm shocked.
22 and 8, the next game 2 and 1. But you know, every team in the league would like to be in the Roy Hibbert game once the light finally goes on and stays on. Consistency, the challenge for Hibbert.
To the paint, and that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession.
And you could tell that pass just hung in the air for a long time.
Yeah, exactly. Long enough for him to get a hand on it and knock it out of play.
First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. Thompson misses.
Awesome defense. I mean, he'll hit those unless you're right in his grill.
The shot by Clarkson, no good.
A clear look at the hoop. He doesn't miss many of those.
And that one's good. Curry's got his first bucket in this one.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
Barnes can't get it to go. Kobe kicks to Hibbert. Poked away. There's the double team with Bogut. Green with the block. On the wing, Thompson. Defended by Bryant. And here's Green.
Good shot.
Good
answer that run.
The assist from Thompson. Green's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. The Lakers weren't very good at all last season, Clark, and they just
Boy, I
didn't
tell
have
you,
any
Hibbert
teeth
put the
in
ball on
the
the ground.
game.
It's
Well,
over.
you know, they shot threes on the road well, Kevin. Top percentage in the league, as a matter of fact. Still, they just couldn't hold on to leads.
The Lakers trail. Kobe attacking. And there's the defense.
Oh, we need to guard somebody.
Lakers shooting their first free throw of the game here. And the technical free throw is good.
I don't want that. I need to.
The Roracle or Oracle Arena was rocking last season, and with good reason. The Warriors would finish a league best 39-2 at home last year.
And how about that 39-2 record put them one off of tying the best record.
The bounce pass.
in the
God dang
NBA.
it. Use the bounce
That record,
pass.
by the way, belongs to the Celtics with 40 wins back in 1986.
Now the Lakers on the break. Young's running.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are.
Okay. That's what y'all deserve.
The rim rattler.
Come on, Cole.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground
I
right
run
now.
off him.
That's straight up Showtime stuff right there, baby. Major highlight reel material.
Now here is Young. Back to Bryant. 5 to shoot. Fades. Not enough on that one as it misses.
What the heck that was?
And it's the Warriors' ball. They're on an 11-1 run. That's good.
It was.
13-1
run.
Got his second bucket.
Boy, they've got them on their heels the way they've been running the ball up and down, right down their throat.
Yeah, some explosive plays we're seeing now in transition have really keyed this run.
Come on, man. She has Roy Hibbert. What are you
Here's
doing?
Barbosa offline with the baseline jumper. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something. You're right. Livingston kicks to Spates. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Livingston.
Good answer. Good
Every
answer.
pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because
We'll be all right,
the ball
guys.
is
We'll be
looking
all right.
for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the
Check
run.
out something real quick.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. When you think about Sean Livingston,
I don't know who
career that might have been
who Jaguars play against.
rising star after being taken Clark fourth back in the 2004 draft.
Kevin, he was
And
averaging
who,
over 5 assists a game as a teenager.
The Eagles play
His
against.
shot was improving every year. Then the devastating knee injury. Just great to see him back playing basketball.
I figured the Jets got the better defense. I wouldn't. Dang it.
Robert Sacre, he's checked in for Roy Hibbert.
Where they playing at? Yeah, they could. The way they're playing.
Lakers trail by 5.
And getting back to Livingston, he's had comeback after comeback. I mean, each time he'd start to flash those unbelievable movement skills, he'd get injured again. It's a shame because he was on the path to becoming one of the game's great young point guards.
Here is Livingston. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him.
And for Livingston, last season with the Warriors was a dream. He got to back up Steph, so he got to play against second stringers, and we got to see flashes of his dominant traits again.
God, dog it, Ron. Come on, man.
And how about Sean Livingston? Just a terrific comeback story. Of course, he suffered that famous knee injury, one of the worst I've ever seen, and he has willed himself back to become a valuable player in this league.
I didn't feel good shooting that there.
And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession.
Little man.
Here. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Spates.
You got that little thing on top of space here, just like out in real life. That little
terrible turnover.
keloid, whatever it is up there.
Iguodala against Kobe. Just 5 to shoot. Williams passes to Young. Over Livingston.
A real struggle to shoot the ball in that first quarter.
Yeah, and it's been ugly. I mean, really ugly. They need to find a way to get a few easy baskets to try to build some confidence and some momentum.
Nobody near Williams. That's in, coming off an assist from Bryant. Here is Livingston.
Let's have a good start, and then you had got me. That's good. That's normally where it is. I start cold a little bit.
Top, leading by 4.
I like
the
it.
NBA on 2K Sports from Oracle Arena in Oakland,
I can see
California.
right now your coach is a little disgruntled right now.
Now the second quarter getting ready to start up.
I heard Kerr said, maybe you guys don't know they're reading the one-ranked team, okay? Why is this guy getting such a hard time?
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard, playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
Yeah, the other thing, though, is they have attacked in the open floor. They're definitely getting a lot of easy ones that way.
Warriors leading by 4. So for the Lakers right now, Robert Sacre is out there with Brandon Bass. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. Then it's Russell. And it's Young in at the 3. Russell dishes to Sacre. Pass to Young. There's the feed to Bass. 6 to shoot.
Oh, come on, Sprat.
The shot is off.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him. And last season, the Lakers finished last in the Pacific Division once again. Second year in a row, they ended up at the bottom of the barrel.
The Warriors shooting from the field, 44%.
Yeah, he just muscled right past Brandon Bass a couple times.
Good. Barnes.
Shooting 2 games.
He got a little room at the rim and laid it in. Great play.
Lakers trail by 6. And we played just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Here's Clarkson. The Warriors pull it in. And the Lakers were at the bottom once again in the Pacific Division, Clark.
Okay, guys.
But, you know, these 2 seasons.
Run a play. Let's run a play. Let's run a play.
They finished last in the Pacific was 1975.
Well, they had a 2-14 record against the rest of the Pacific. And we also know, though, the Lakers don't stay down very long. They'll be back on top before long.
Sacre, good.
In that tight, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense can do.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. What a year for the Warriors. Clark won their division for the first time in 39 years, ran away with the very tough Western Conference.
And there were a number of surprises last season, Kevin.
Throw me a bone
Warriors
here.
were at the top of the list. I mean, I don't think anybody, including you and I, pegged them to be as good as they were.
Especially the way the finals began.
Exactly.
Festus Ezeli, he's checked in for Draymond Green. And then for the Lakers, Hibbert comes in for Sucker. And Julius Randle subbed in for Brandon Bass.
And the Warriors won 51 games back in 2014, improved that mark by 16 wins last season. Among teams that won at least 50 games in the previous year, that 16-game improvement was an NBA record for the Warriors.
Here's Clarkson. Kicks it to Hibbert. There's the steal. And now in transition, it's Barnes. Here we go. And Thompson kicks to Bogut. But they recover it. Over in the corner, Barnes. Here's Curry. Sinks it from just inside the baseline. Curry's got the lead up to 8 now for the Warriors.
He's got so much junk in his trunk. He'll find a way to hurt you. It goes without saying the Warriors set franchise records all over the place with their play. Their win total being the highest ever, but also of note was it was the first time they've won 50 games in back-to-back seasons. They seem to truly have arrived as a top-notch franchise in this current state of the NBA.
He feeds it to Bogut. There's the pass to Ezeli. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the strike.
And Randall just pushed him.
Julius Randle picks one up.
I had the help coming, dude.
Just watching Festus Ezeli out of Vanderbilt play. He's got the big body inside, moves pretty fluidly, adroit, good footwork. He's kind of got the whole package.
Yeah, he does. He's a space eater. He's very strong, physically good frame. He's a low down there, and what you said, the fact that he's fairly agile, makes him tough.
You know, and Ezeli missing a lot of games with various injuries from the knee and ankle.
Pants on, come on.
He can be a quality rebounder and rim protector, but he's got to find a way to
Play in that zone, just eat him up. So you try to be a professional and guard somebody.
With the dunk.
Boy, he is such a ridiculous dunker.
High riser, no doubt about it.
Goodness, I mean, you come to expect plays like that from him, and folks, that never gets old. And Ezeli, originally from Nigeria, picked up the game late. Only played 6 years of organized basketball before going pro. So still developing his hands and offensive skill set, but clearly he's got the tools physically to play.
Lakers trailed by 8. Clarkson kicks to Young. It's stolen by Bogut. Here's Thompson.
The what? Let's clean it up, guys. Let's clean it up.
Dunk is one of the reasons this team is in
I like the
charge of
challenge,
this
though. I
game
like
right
the
now.
challenge.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
I tell you what, used to love to go up and jam like that.
Timeout called the Lakers.
Let's go.
And Steph Curry, 6'3" and about 195.
10-point lead.
I mean, a slender frame. You look back to high school and college, and that was one of the question marks. Did he have the strength to succeed?
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Spates checked in for Bogut. Iguodala comes in for Harrison Barnes. Leandro Barbosa, he's checked in for Thompson. And it's Livingston.
12-point lead.
Barbosa gets the bucket.
He always
We'll be all right.
knows
We'll be
where
all
his
right.
teammate's going to
We'll
be,
be all right.
and Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
Now here's Randall. No scoring yet from him.
Oh,
This
man.
is a change. And speaking of Curry's slight build, he's worked up and bulked himself up. He's added some muscle. He even got up to 200 pounds, I think he said. But he didn't feel real good, Clark, at that weight.
Yeah, it's not about.
It's
the
gonna be a
weight,
hell of a
Kevin, it's about
challenge. I'm gonna be
strength.
down by
He needed
14
to fight
points.
through screens and attack the rim, and he's clearly put on the strength he needs to play at his highest level. Well, clearly the Lakers were not a great team. I mean, they did have one of their better bench units last season. They led the league in points off the bench, but that was more an indictment of the
Okay,
quality
y'all.
of the
Okay, I see what
starters
they're
than
doing.
the
You need to get back,
firepower of
Ron.
the bench.
Get back. That's all. Come on, Roy.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
We better get there a little quicker.
Last year, the Lakers did have some firepower off the bench. A lot of players would see their roles shift during the year, as you might expect for a team trying to find the right combination.
Yeah, they were also near the top in the league in bench minutes played. So whether you start or come off the bench last year in L.A.
Stop shaking the screen, best man. I'm trying to shoot free throws over here.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
And really last season it was supposed to be a battle between the Warriors and Clippers for that Pacific title. But the Warriors just ran away with it, won the division by 11 games.
Draymond Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. 1:30 left here in the second. Russell passes to Kobe. Offensive rebound. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down now to just 9 on the basket from Russell. Russell's got 7 points.
What's happening? Whoa, I'm glad you missed that pass.
Green dishes to Barbosa. Up top, Spates. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. For the Warriors, it was the 3rd time they've ever won the division, last time coming in 1976. So, Clark, it's been a while.
It's been a long time, but they did it in style. 13-3 record against the rest of the division. That would be the best in-division winning percentage for any team in the
Dang,
NBA.
Roy.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that
Boys,
shot
some
to go
chippies,
awry.
boy.
And how about a little bit of showmanship there as he increases the lead?
Oh, I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Well, he's a guy that you know can hurt you with his passing, and right there, he does some damage with his finishing, too.
Now here's Williams. 6 points for him. Shoots from the baseline. That doesn't go either for Bryant.
You could tell he assumed he'd be able to beat the defensive coverage.
Killing us in the
even though
transition.
It was all over.
Gotta make that adjustment.
Boy, he
Don't
threw
look
out
good
some
when you do that.
punishment with that two-hand throw down.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
Williams kicks to Kobe. Knocked away. 2 on the clock. And that one goes long.
Good half, Les.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And that does it for the first half of play. Warriors lead by 13. We're going to step away briefly.
Still feel
but
good
get
over
you
here.
right
Still
back
feel
out
good.
here for the start of the 3rd quarter after our halftime.
Yep. That's got a lot of stuff that's going wrong I can fix. Gotta, when I shoot the shot, when I drive, I gotta make sure I got a guard back there because you're killing me on the fast break points. %. That dog won't hunt. Yep.
And as we welcome you back, we begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but you know, anything can happen. You look at D'Angelo Russell. What a contribution.
Huh?
The rebounding, particularly on the offensive side, as
Who?
good as it gets, he was bringing the effort down low.
He didn't play last night.
That allowed him to get his team several multiple shot
No, they didn't.
opportunities.
They didn't play last night. You watched the rerun.
Valuable.
They didn't play, Bless man. They was on the plane flying here so they can play tomorrow, dude. They was from Hawaii and they were over here.
You look at D'Angelo
Oh,
Russell.
there you go.
What
Yeah, I know he had
contribution.
How about the magic touch he had on display there in that first half in terms
Get out of here,
of
dude.
finding his teammates? Just a plethora of assists.
Plethora, you're going deep into that dictionary of yours, man. It's not a common occurrence with this guy, though. Typically, he's more of a finisher, but that's not been the case in this one.
Yeah, it's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard spots. Green at the 4 with Bogut at the 5. And it's Barnes in at the 3 slot. That's Steve Kerr's
I want to
5
press him,
as they
Byron.
get into the second half. And for Kobe Bryant, how difficult was last season? Starting out strong, even though the team, Greg, around him wasn't very good. but then everything, including Bryant, fell to pieces.
And when you're a competitor, the way this guy is a competitor, you can't stand to lose. So you push your body to the limit to avoid that. But what happens at age 36 when you've got the kind of miles that Kobe Bryant has, you know, you just can't go it alone. That's why Kobe lasted only 35 games.
Warriors leading by 10. Here's Barnes. It's stolen by Bryant. Poked loose. Thompson right side. No good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way.
They have yet to hit a shot, a real slow start here in the second half.
Barnes passes to Green. Shoots from 12. Barnes can't get it to go.
Good time.
Kobe kicks to Russell. Down low. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. Bogut with it. He's picked up by Russell. Here's Curry.
Hey, that's a wild 2 minute with this.
Pick out the pass nicely.
And I kept telling myself to calm down, but every time it was,
we
did the little Curry shake right there. Every time I was getting ready to slow it down, it looked like a little opportunity to take advantage.
In that particular situation, but boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
Okay, let's go. Gotta slow down. I remember it's 12 minutes left. I got plenty of time to come back. I ain't got to rush. Let's go.
Lakers trail by 12. Outside Bryant. Screened by Russell. And it's sent back by
Hey, he was
Bogut.
out of bounds when he caught the ball.
Here's Green. Rebounded by the Lakers. Kobe's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. And
Right,
Green
you gotta take your
gets it to
time off.
go.
You take your time on offense, Ryan. That's all you gotta do. Take your time.
No way you're gonna get back in this game.
It was the season of destiny, and the Warriors certainly followed through. Clark, the best team in the
You
league
better
all
make it.
year,
I was
and
gonna
they
cut
finished
you
the
if you didn't
job
make that
beating the
shot.
Cavs in the finals.
And they were on a mission from the get-go. They would become another team to win 65 games or more and win the final. Impressive work.
Timeout called the Warriors. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
It's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Look like first aid, something like that. Probably some medical equipment stuff.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Robert Sacre, he's checked in for Hibbert. Pass comes in for Julius Randle. Young is subbed in for Russell.
And for the Warriors, they had tough opponents the whole way. I mean, the Pelicans, Grizzlies, and Rockets, they all put up fights. The Cavs in the finals were just as tough with LeBron, but the Warriors found a way to come through.
Right side Curry. Now here is Bogut. 4 on the clock. Puts up the baby hook. Curry can't get it to go.
And for the Warriors, it had been nearly 40 years, guys, since the franchise made it to the finals. They had a lot of pressure on them to win and finish things off, but they got it done and did it in emphatic fashion, winning on the road. The title solidified them as one of the all-time outstanding teams in NBA history.
Lakers shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. Clark, another milestone for Kobe Bryant last season. He reached 30,000 points and 6,000 assists, and no one else has ever done that.
Well, it's rare that you see scorers of that volume reach an assist total that high, but I think it speaks to Kobe's passing ability, which is undervalued and overshadowed at times.
And Kobe drops them both.
And Kobe being Bryant, the only 30,000 point scorer to go along with 6,000 assists. You know, LeBron might be the next in line to join Kobe in that category. No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him, but luckily his teammates have picked up the slack.
Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down to 8 on the bucket from Young.
The defender a little hesitant to offer resistance as he bursts to the hoop.
And for Kobe, people have always joked that he's a ball hog and only looks to score. Well, he's the only guy in the history of the league right now with 30,000 points to go along with 6,000 assists. So obviously gifted as a playmaker as well. Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Warriors?
Got to find a way
Passing has
to
been
keep that clock up, keep that clock from ticking.
Halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
Yeah, I mean, they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State.
Okay.
Spates comes in for Andrew Bogut. And it's Iguodala in for Barnes.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Now here's Kobe. Fires for 3. And Nick Young, the bucket on the assist by Bryant. Young's got 5 points so far.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Thompson misses.
And he's trying to shoot his way out of it. You know, they have the lead.
Oh, why I
Honestly,
stopped right there?
think
No,
it
when
might
I
help
stopped
if
there, I
he
said,
was
you're
a
going to be
little
in
bit
trouble.
more selective tonight. And what a first year it was for Steve Kerr and the Warriors. It was the best debut as a new coach ever. 67 wins. He also established a franchise win total in his first year.
Again, Curry missing. Lakers trail by 8. And Bass kicks to Young. He dishes it to Bryant.
Oh, missed it.
Curry. Golden State's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3.
Sorry about that, man.
With the block.
Chase down, baby.
And that'll be Golden State as it goes out of bounds. Warriors retain possession. Sean Livingston, he's checked in for the Warriors. And again, no good by Golden State.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Oh, my God.
Warriors leading by 8. Here's Iguodala. Oh, and he can't cap off the break. LA's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Bass's shot, good.
Heads up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
Thompson against Young. Thompson dishes to Iguodala. Baseline J on the way. And that misses everything. Bryant with it. Picked up by Thompson. Young outside for the 3. That's good. And it's Kobe with the assist. Bryant's got his 4th assist in this one. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Livingston kicks to Iguodala. Again, Iguodala missing. Lakers trail by 3. Outside, Kobe. Elbow shot is on the way. And he gets it to go. Bryant's got 8 points in the quarter.
Wow, he was just wide open there. That's way too easy.
Williams for 3.
Oh,
No good, trying to beat the buzzer. 3 quarters of play in a close game here.
You know what Jimmy Valvano said, don't you? Remember Jimmy Valvano?
By 1. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final.
He's the
quarter
coach of North
right here
Carolina
on 2K
State.
Sports.
He died of cancer. You know what he said?
Welcome back.
Never give up.
Once more, the fourth
Whatever you
quarter
do,
right
never
ahead
give
in
up.
What's been a very well contested game.
He's famous for that. He's famous for that saying.
LA's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. And on the court for the Lakers to start the 4th. Kobe and Randall, the forward duo. Russell is out there with Jordan Clarkson. And it's Hibbert in the center position. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
It's all about adjustments. We had to make some adjustments in
One
that
of the
third
big
quarter.
stories has been the 3-ball. It's been a key part of their offense throughout the game.
And they've also worked hard to get the ball inside. They haven't just settled. And they've hit a lot of high percentage shots in this game.
The feet set.
He gets it in close, but you have to credit that stifling defense for forcing the miss.
Exactly, Greg. I mean, defense like that really increases the degree of difficulty on that shot by
Wait for Hibbert.
a
Wait for
large
Hibbert.
amount.
And they'll be counting on even more points from him. That's essential if they're going to pull this game out.
Clarkson passes to Hibbert. And that one is hammered home.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
I think he's sensing that this is a
Good call.
critical time
God dang
in
it.
the game, fellas.
You ain't got this guy up here shooting the damn free throw.
And so he hits the technical free throw.
Dang it, Ron. You know better than that.
And guys, Steph Curry, the rare point guard who's almost as effective playing off the ball as he is on it. And the Warriors have really emphasized that as he's evolved as a player, bringing in a lot of playmakers who can set him up coming off screen.
And speaking of Curry playing off the ball in the pass, Clark would see him guarding shooting guards defensively. Some said trying to hide him against lesser offensive players.
Well, I think guarding 2 guards gave him a chance maybe to save some energy for the offensive end. But recently, Steve Kerr has had him on point guards more. You want your best players taking the challenge at both ends of the court.
The Warriors lead it. Here's Barnes.
Oh,
Takes
good
the
shot.
elbow jumper and drains it.
Guess what? It's a timeout. What are you talking about? Oh, I thought you said yes because you thought it was a penalty or something.
They've been very untidy with the ball here. You commit turnovers when you try to do too much.
Glad to hear that.
Or you force it. They need to focus on making the simple play, good passes, and moving the ball around.
And a lot of teams are looking for coaches that embrace analytics and look at data-driven approaches. Coach Scott is not one of those guys. He's an old-school coach who goes with his own perception.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Gentlemen, Byron Scott had some advice for his team in that last timeout. He warned his team to get back in transition defense, saying they're giving up way too many fast break buckets, and he wants an end to it. He said, hey, let's slow the tempo and make them take some tough shots. A sound defensive strategy, Kevin.
And it's Russell missing. And former coach of the year Byron Scott now with the Lakers. And as you said, Greg. He's not an analytics guy. And Clark, I think he's a guy that the eye test for him is huge.
Yeah, he feels
The rookie is fearless. He dude is fearless.
Great experience as a player and as a champion. And I think that all is
from the Ohio State University. He is fearless, dude.
Timeout called the Warriors.
A lot of people would take that shot. We feel like, look, I'm here. I might still play like I'm blown.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. And now here comes Young leading the break. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Well, you talk about clutch plays, defensively and offensively. We saw both right there.
And the gap's narrowing right now, Clark. Every second from here on out counts. Neither team can afford to make mistakes. You gotta manage the.
Oh, he was smart enough to throw it up. See, that's what I like about this game. They hear the whistle. Those guys throw the ball up, boy.
And one feels bad for the way Julius Randle's career
put that intelligence in there, like put it up towards who?
Season 7th pick out of Kentucky in the 2014 draft, suited up for one game, broke his right leg 14 minutes in, and the guy that comforted him the most, I recall very vividly, Kobe Bryant stayed with him the entire time when he was really in shock on the floor.
He was, and unfortunately, for so many reasons. For one, he had really been progressing in the summer league, and the Lakers obviously had high hopes for him. And when he went down, that was the start of the rest of the ship kind of going down with him.
Again, Russell missing. Warriors leading by 3. Here's Clarkson. Oh, wow.
Man, he got fancy with that one, didn't he?
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
I tell you what, I like that though, guys. Some coaches might not want you to make a play like that, but I tell you what, when you got the skills like that, I say go for it.
Here's Russell following the basket by Stephen Curry. Inside. Shots good by Clarkson. Clarkson's got 4 points this quarter.
I tell you what, you don't want to allow too many of those kinds of baskets with the game on the line.
This is when the defenders really have to protect the basket. You need to be in sync as a unit defensively.
Get the outlet pass.
And finished off
Let's
by
go.
Bogut.
And guys, this game won't be close for long if they keep giving up dunks like that.
No, it won't, Jay. You're right. A glaring error defensively and letting him get all the way to the basket that time.
But it's only 2 points. I mean, it was flashy, no doubt, but still, it only counts for 2. 2 is all.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's Russell missing.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Here's Green. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime. Come on now.
He ain't got to make
This
free
league's
throws.
going
Sure, he can
away
miss it if he
anytime
wants to.
soon with that kind of marksmanship.
The Warriors making a switch here. Thompson's checked in. The Lakers also with a sub. Ryan's checked in.
I didn't mean to shoot that. God dang it, put me in a pump fake. I mean, a jab step.
And that shot is
God dang it.
they should be taking if they want to make this
Man.
happen.
I don't know what
And
the heck
that
that
one's
was.
good.
Superb assist there. He played the role of the maestro on that one.
Now here's Kobe. 13 feet away. Hits the front of the rim and out.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him
Run.
to start
Big
varying some
run.
of those.
And just a
There you go,
nice
let's go.
bucket there to really just sustain that lead.
Well, a few more possessions like that, and they'll do more than sustain the lead, Greg. I think they'll start to put this thing away by pulling away.
Picked by Randall. Will it go? Russell, no good.
And offensively, he has been a liability more than he's helped
Good
this
one.
quarter.
You have too much transition in this game. Good run.
We've come down the stretch here in the final quarter.
Greg, you can feel the sense of urgency they have.
I thought Byron made the adjustment. I should have did it myself. I guess what I get. Too much transition baskets.
They're behind by 10.
Kill being fast breaks this
There's
game.
1:38 left here in the fourth quarter.
Got to try to close it in LA.
A three off the inbound. Green
Oh, you got to
with
make
the
that,
rebound.
young man.
Green's got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Barnes. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
And, you know,
Oh, I didn't know you had somebody back there.
If he's taking shots like that.
Yeah, heat check or not, I don't care how hot he may
Nobody down
or may
there now.
not be. He's not making that one.
Actually, you did.
Here's Kobe. Here's Randall. Green with the block.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for the Warriors.
Oh, what a
They're
block.
fully in control now, but
That was
there were
nice.
some moments of Clark for them throughout this game.
That was
opportunity
nice.
really to coast, although the score may appear that they did. I love the way they came together whenever things started to look bleak.
And while it's a team game, you can't win without guys showing up. And that was the case tonight for Draymond Green.
Another block.
You have to focus on the
He
steals
ran out of
he
bounds,
came up
too.
with. They were huge factors in the end result.
Different look here for the Warriors.
That was a hell of a block.
Spates checked in for Bogut. Festus Ezeli comes in for Green. Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for Barnes. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry. And then for Los Angeles, Sacre. He's checked in
My
for
thing. I got to lead back for a little while.
Pass
That's
comes
been
in
it.
For Randall. And it's Williams in for Russell. The Warriors making a switch here. Barbosa's checked in. Here's Iguodala. Can't get it to fall.
Well, the comeback hopes are out the window now. I think it's safe to say.
Yeah, it's a done deal. It's wrap time for this group.
Bryant dishes to Clarkson. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket. To the middle. It's intercepted. And Bryant kicks to Bass. And that one's good.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
Good one,
So we
Blush.
see the Warriors get the win here. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
Well, you know, it makes a big difference. I mean, you never felt like they had any doubts that they'd come out on top.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. See you later.
Okay, gentlemen, we got y'all winning on the road. I mean, at home. The transition to Kobe 4 out of 14. Russell 4 out of 14. The 4 out of 14 made a lot of fast breaks. Fast breaks 36 to 22. That's the difference right there. Our score we got 14. Shooting 36%, that'll help too. A lot of misses. Can't do that. And you got more free throws than me too. You beat me in every aspect. Yep, that's complete team victory. Xbox, stop broadcast.